To answer question 5 in Unit 17, we'll be using an approach very much like the one we used in question 1. You might like to listen to the recorded segment for that question before listening to this one. In this case, we have a stock that starts at a price of $100, and it has an inherent value of $100, meaning that if the price randomly gets a little bit higher than 100, it tends to drop back down. And if the price drops randomly below $100, it tends to rise back up. Here's how we calculate the percentages using the information given in the question. The change in price each year will depend, we'll show that using an if, on the price in the previous year. If the price in the previous year is high, greater than 100, then we'll choose a random percentage that tends to be more likely negative than positive. The question tells us to choose a percentage that ranges from a drop of 20% up to a rise of 10%. The range from minus 20 to plus 10 is 30. And the low end of the range is minus 20. So here's our formula. If, on the other hand, the price is not greater than 100, if it's relatively low, then we'd like a percentage that is likely to make it rise. Following the question, we'll choose a random percentage from a fall of 10% to a rise of 20. That's still a range of 30%. And now the low end is minus 10%. This is a long, complicated formula, but it's easy to understand in parts. If the price is high, use this sort of percentage. If not, if it's low, use this sort of percentage. If it's high, in general, bring it down. If it's low, in general, bring it up. We'll reformat this to look like a percentage. And now we can see what happens to the price year by year. Each year it's affected by a random percentage chosen in this special way. And if we look over a number of years, we can see what happens. When the price is high, above $100, we tend to choose negative percentages and bring it back down. When it's low, below $100, we tend to use positive percentages and bring it back up. So generally speaking, the price hovers around $100. In the second recorded segment for this question, we'll look to see how an investment in this stock, buying on the dips, compares with a lump sum investment.